So is this what they call one of those silent discos? All these people dancing to no music? Or is this, just the designer or so whose ever job it was to put music there forgot?
Look at sharp.
I don't know which one the right answer is, but either one is pretty funny to me. Well, one because, the silent disco idea is just stupid, but the other one is just really funny. Also stupid, but in a funny way. Alright, I got the cash. Let's put up Cat's Radio. Why the hell not? Cacts? Looks like cats. Any damn tunes we want.
We're coming at you live all the way from Cactus World headquarters in beautiful Santo Eliso.
Is that?
That's right, you're listening to KAKTS, dominating the airwaves with 9 million gigawatts of pure pistol-packing radio power. It's made Jack, the Cactus King, sovereign of the Saguaro, prince of the prickly pear, humbly at your service. Come on over and say hello.
They get Nolan North for that?
Just checking in.
Making sure Jack ain't up to his old tricks, huh?
Old tricks?
Interference with cell transmissions. That's what it says on my rap sheet.
You can do that?
Sure. Got everything I need right here.
So if I'm in a fight and someone calls for backup, you can block the call?
It's only a federal offense.
Then shit, let's do it.
Hold on. We gotta map the cell towers first.
No, I don't think it is.
Calls are going where?
Okay, but how?
Well, say you want to fuck with the idols. First thing you're gonna do is call them up and call them out. Make them come at you hard.
So when they call for backup, you trace the call?
Exactly. Keep the fight up long enough, I can map the whole network.
And then what?
And then you get up in each tower and plant one of these jammers I'll give you.
On the tower? Like, at the top? How do I get up there?
I don't know. But up ain't the hard part. It's down that's gonna kill you.
Okay, interesting. Excuse me. But no, like I said, I don't know. His voice sounded very Nolan North to me. But in that dialogue right there, I don't think it was. I think I'm just crazy. I'm looking for Nolan North everywhere. I want to go buy ammo because for some reason, the game when I was doing doing the missions for that arms dealer that we dropped in the last video, for some reason, the game decided, hey, we're gonna unequip his pistol. Oh, and he also loses all the ammo with it. Why? Oh. It's just like every time I turn off the game and turn it back on, I have to redo all of my weapon customizations, all the cosmetic shit. Which just really makes me ask the question, why? What is not saving? Like, what? Like, I think that might be the thing that pisses me off the most about this game is, yeah, there are some bigger issues. There's some issues with the story and characters and shit like this. Putting the marker for the gun shop over here instead of here where it should be. This game's got so many just small things that it's like, really? Is that a hard fix? Really? And it pisses me off. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that shit really annoys me. And it's like I said, it just... I don't see how it's necessary. Alright, we could do that, but... let's keep fucking with Marshall, because it's what we were doing in the last video.
Marshall is getting ready to host its annual expo. It'll be the perfect time to take Atticus down. Are you ready?
Past ready. I'll let you know when we're in position.
Good. I left you a thumb drive at a dead drop. You'll need the override codes on it.
Wait, so... How does this help us take his position on the board or mess with... Because wasn't that what we were supposed to be doing? I still think this is overly complicated. Again, if this was old school Saints Row, we'd just go in and shoot him in the face. But no, we had to add Eli to the group. This guy who's trying to, you know, we're a criminal organization, but we also have this legal arm. Sure, you want to have front businesses clean your money and all that shit. You want to add that to this game. Hey man, that's cool and all. But the problem is, you're connecting the main character, Nina, everyone, you're connecting them legally to all the front businesses, which... Well, I guess that is the point of the front businesses, so, you know, because that's what explains your newfound income. But still, I think there were ways they could have done this that didn't involve, that wouldn't make this whole corporate takeover plotline by Marshall, which I think is still really stupid.
101.1 outrun. Running out the clock.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is a larger issue, like with the narrative and whatnot. Like, okay, we can talk about writing choices and this, that, the other thing. But I think the more, like I said, the more egregious shit is all this small, piddly shit that I keep stumbling across that are almost like bugs and glitches.
Myra, it's me. Crew's all set.
Fantastic. Atticus will be unveiling Marshall's new AI-powered tank at our expo today. You're going to steal the tank and cause mayhem in the city.
And how does that get Atticus fired?
A public debacle like this...
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
Once the board loses enough money, they'll drop Atticus like a 2-ton turkey.
There we go. That actually makes sense. Okay. I wish that was explained a little earlier to cut through my bitching, but still.
Atticus to the expo. He's getting ready to give a press conference.
Good. I want his reaction on film. Who's next?
I'm at Hank and Claude's. They're ready to help us hack into the Marshall tank.
Have him limber up those fingers then. Eli?
I'm on comms. I'm watching the market, and I've already shorted the stock.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. I'll go get the tank.
Wait, we owned Marshall stock? Why? I'm just gonna stop questioning it. I'm gonna stop questioning it. Again, the concept of Eli being being like the business guy, like help.
You'll need physical access to the tank, so do something huge-ish to lure it out.
Who the fuck is this Claude guy?
Security is shit. I could do something me-ish with an APC turret.
Wait, have we met this character before? Cat, stop doing that. As I was saying, before I got distracted, the concept.
They've deployed the tank.
Great. Now get in the cockpit.
What?
You need to put the thumb drive in the control port. And at this point, it's probably safer inside than out.
The concept of Eli's character I like.
Override codes and you'll be good to go.
What is happening?
Is it my MAI?
Bigwigs would help to boost one of their tanks.
All right, now that everyone thinks you're Marshall's state-of-the-art AI tank, go forth and destroy.
Does it matter what I blow up?
Whatever can be blown up should be blown up. The more public, the better. There's a strip mall near you that will make a good target.
This is the best day ever.
Okay.
This is cathartic.
I got distracted by what I was about to talk about, by the fact that their AI tank has a hatch and an interior like a regular tank. I mean, I understand that there'd have to be like ways to access the internals, but still, would you build a cockpit and everything like a normal tank? Like, what's the point of that if it's controlled by an AI? Like maybe I'm dumb and maybe I don't understand it, but I don't get it. Oh, I like how you see the MDT, like you see the stock up in the top corner. See, that's cute.
Keep doing what you're doing. The stock market is starting to take notice.
Found my new hobby.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a cute detail for this. I think it should be larger up in the corner instead of being, you know, just sitting there so small. But still, it's a cute concept. No, what I keep wanting to get at, I was talking about it last video, but I probably made no goddamn sense last video.
To remove human error when it comes to the public's safety.
Then how do you respond to reports of a rogue tank wreaking havoc in the city?
I say let a Marshall AI tank step in and stop it.
How do you respond to reports that the rogue tank is in fact a Marshall AI tank?
How dare you make false accusations? I'm gonna sue you, your paper, and your entire fucking family.
Oh, they're pulling him off stage. Oh, he looks pissed.
But yeah, I mean, the concept that Eli...
Why? Destroying their reputation.
Probably because the stock price is so low. Someone must be buying it up. Cat, get your hacker buddies to find out who it is. Give us a sec.
Oh, these are guys who ran the Wanted app. Okay.
Well, he's about to regret his decision. Blow the hell out of that fucking smelter statue.
Take out the smelter statue.
God damn it. I'm trying to make more sense than I did last video, and I keep getting distracted. I like Eli, the point of Eli's character, him trying to be the business guy, the kind of the nerd behind the group. Maybe not like Kinsey was in the originals, because she was more of like a tech-savvy character, but, you know, he wants to be the kind of, he knows business and this, that. It's sort of the Saul Goodman of the group, you know. Kind of how he taught Walter about doing his...
Paulson's gonna regret buying that stock if you drop that statue.
You know, doing the front business, how he needed the front business for the meth industry and everything in Breaking Bad. I think that would work in this game as a character. The problem is,
Problem here.
because of him,
Looks like the drivetrain is overheating. We'll run a remote coolant flush, and you should be good to go.
how the fuck do you guys know this?
Hurry up.
Us, hurry up. It wouldn't have overheated if
It's
you
a
weren't-
fucking tank. It's not...
It's a simple fix. Hurry up.
How the fuck do those guys know about this?
Now the guns
They're...
aren't working.
Can I move now?
You're good to go.
Thank you.
I mean, they're computer programmers. Like, yeah, maybe they'd understand the programming of the AI, but how would they understand the workings of a tank? Isn't that more of a mechanical engineering issue?
I really want to rub this in Atticus's face. Tank, Claude, patch the old fucker through.
Patching.
Atticus, my man, what's up?
What do you want? No, I don't have time for this.
Because of that Marshall tank busting up the city?
What do you know about that?
Oh, it's me.
What?
Yeah, we hacked your tank. It's been me the whole time.
You son
I mean,
of a bitch. When I
did we hack the tank? Stop asking questions, AJ. It bugs the shit out of me. It's like I said, it's an interesting concept. Like I said, like with Eli, I could deal with it, but they do it in such just in a way that makes me ask so many damn questions. You know, like maybe instead of Kev serving no purpose in the group, oh, he's the hype man, he's a DJ. I'm like, no, maybe make him a computer guy. So it would actually kind of make sense that he knows these. You know, it kind of makes sense that he knows computer hackers and everything, instead of being this pansexual DJ who doesn't wear a shirt and his only, you know, actually useful skill in the game is to look like Johnny Gat.
No.
invested.
I trust you, Eli. Buy low, sell high.
You know what's low and guaranteed to go high when Myra Star takes over? Marshall stock.
Okay, as long as I get a cut.
See, the whole concept. See, you could do this shit with stocks and insider trading, and there's some
Myra,
cool things you could do with this.
How's about we finish our deal?
But you didn't have to have the whole corporate takeover of the Saints, because, you know, why are the Saints a corporation, Eli? Again, you want to have the Saints as a gang and then have us with the...
What do you think you're doing?
You're just in time for the vote.
You think you could fire me? My family built this business. My name is on the goddamn building!
Our stock price is rock bottom, and our shareholders want your head.
It's the Saints! They exposed the frontier. They robbed my train. They ruined my good name!
We've done the risk assessment, and you are a liability.
Bullshit! This company's nothing without me.
Want to be your tech department because of the whole tank thing?
Chair of the board. All in favor?
All opposed? You have a tie. Now what are you gonna do?
Let's ask the tiebreaker.
Looks like you're all out of lawyers.
Like you had to ask the question. We're doing this the Saints Row way.
You held up your end of the deal.
Wait, how did I end up?
And now, so
whatever.
am I. The Saints are all yours.
Thanks. We made a good team.
Don't go mistaking us for friends. This was business. You interfere with Marshall again, and you'll get the horns.
What are these facial... I just drooled on myself. What the fuck are those facial animations they're making at each other? Like, that didn't look right. Again, just the whole... We didn't need the corporate takeover of the Saints. Again, the Saints should be a separate organization from... Or a separate entity from the... from their side businesses, or the fronts. You know, they shouldn't... You know, the Saints is a gang, an idea. It's not a corporation.
Looks like Myra Star is as good as her word. We got the paperwork officially signing the Saints back over to us. Plus, it looks like she's pulling back on Marshall's military escalation. All those checkpoints on the west side have cleared out.
Guess we really scared him off.
More likely the bad press was starting to build up. Even in this country, you can't militarize a city that much without pissing people off.
Whatever the reason, let's take the win. Back to business as usual for the Saints.
Okay, what is that business? See, I also like, you know, he turns around in the chair. It feels like it's a reminiscent moment from Saints Row 4, where at the very beginning, you know, when you're riding the missile, and then you fall into the chair of the president, and he puts his feet up on the desk. It's a cool moment. It's kind of what that feels like. I mean, how did we end up at that meeting though on the board? Is it are we the majority shareholder? Was that what Eli was doing during that whole thing? Like, is that didn't he say he was buying Marshall stock or something? So is that why we're the tiebreaker? I have no idea, because I feel like it could have been explained and just wasn't. Let's mess with this task force.
Hey, I just got word. The police chief and her task force are making another move. They're trying to get a search warrant for the church.
The church? Fuck that. It's time to put an end to this task force.
Hey, you want to know what would have been cool? Is if we had a grouping of missions showing us how this task force is interfering with our business. Instead, we had, like, a few references of a task force, and then a mission that says, we're going to deal with we're going to go deal with this task force. You know, it's like the developers are screaming, see, you can't say we never referenced it. See. Okay, fine, you've referenced it. That's like me saying... I don't know. You know, it's like saying you have something 1 second and using it the next. I'm like, okay, but you didn't build up the tension. There's no... you didn't do anything narratively interesting. I mean, frankly, that's the biggest problem with this game, is the way this game is structured with its missions. Again, I feel like everything is trying to copy what GTA did. It figured out a long time ago how to give you missions that you can kind of complete in different orders but still have a structure. It's a loose structure, but it's still structure, and everything still feels like it flows together. This style is, well, yeah, you can do all these different mission chains and you can do this, that, and the other thing. Fine, but I'm doing everything in such a, you know, like, after we did that last mission with Marshall, you know, we stormed the tower, find out about the, you know, the what's-her-face's plan to overthrow Atticus, which I think is, again, like, as I said earlier, this is the problem. You have no dramatic tension in this moment because you go from, here's the plan, execute the plan, we're done. You know, there's no missions of us, you know, having guerrilla warfare or something against him. You know, it's just one move, we're done. He's off the board, fired. Well, technically I shot him in the face, but it doesn't work for me. You know, you could have done so much more and you chose laziness.
So we still have time to stop. You got a plan?
Yeah. I'm thinking we'll have a little talk and convince her to drop the investigation.
And by convince her, you mean scare the shit out of her, right?
Yep. We're gonna borrow Hawk's helicopter for this one.
I mean, with this game, you can't even say they're... how to phrase... I'm trying to think how to phrase this, because it's really weird.
You wanna do a little good cop, bad cop?
Sure. Got a preference?
Wait, you're letting me choose?
I chose last time, remember?
Oh, on the Skeezy Pizzeria job, right. Is it weird that I want to be the bad cop?
Why is it weird to want the fun role?
It's kind of your thing.
Do it, Eli. Be the heel.
Yes! All that practice in the mirror is about to pay off.
Okay, and I like this concept of him trying to play bad cop. But no, it's like this story, they're choosing all the wrong ways to do it. You know, oh, well, we're going to let you handle all these different missions in whatever order. Okay, that's fine. The problem is now your story's got so little structure, it's hard to follow the plot of what we're even doing. I mean, yeah, we're trying to create this gang of the Saints, but that's such a nebulous kind of goal that then we're just following all these scant mission chains that kind of have something to do with each other. And then you run into the whole issue of some of these aren't even mission chains. Excuse me. They're two missions. Kind of like that last one. We stormed the tower. There's no like building tension, there's no building our understanding of how Marshall runs, maybe how bad of a person Atticus is, this, that, the other thing. Nope. Just storm his tower, team up with the one lady, next mission, get him fired, shoot him in the face. Nothing else. Just... it's kind of like... It's lazy. That's all I can say about it. This game, you know what? Frankly, I'm calling this game aggressively average in a lot of things, which I hate to tell you, it's getting hard to defend even your good points. Frankly, I think the best, honestly, now I think the best way to describe this game is just fucking lazy.
The chief always takes the smoke break in the car. So we find the car, we find her.
Really? She smokes that much?
It's actually quite alarming.
You worried about her health?
No, her finances. $7 a pack, twice a day. I mean, that's over $5,000 a year. If she'd invested that instead of setting it on fire and sucking it in her lungs, you know.
Shut up.
Kind of catty.
Is this the third person we're gonna terrorize in this? Like, they've used this exact same mission type 3 different times.
What the holy fuck?
Hello, Chief Michaels.
Really? Is that... Would anybody else feel like they'd be a little more frightened if they got picked up by a helicopter like this?
Fuck you! I don't bow to criminal threats!
Will you bow to criminal acts? Knock her around! Woo!
I'm serious. This is the second person in the main story that we're terrorizing like this, or maybe it was a side, like a wanted mission. It might have been in a wanted mission, and I'm thinking it was in the story, but I mean, you know, there was that real estate developer at the very beginning of the game that we freaked out by just taking him in, taking his car and drifting, and now we're doing this. It just, why?
You think this scares me?
Oh shit!
This reminds me of my roller derby days.
Let's try something with a little more weight. Smash her around the smokestacks.
Do your worst. You're still going down.
No, you're going down. When we drop you from 10,000 feet.
Hey, good cop.
Shit.
Right, sorry.
Whatever.
Fuck.
I know. I'm sorry. Let me decide to add some music to this scene, because for some reason the developers thought, hey, you know what? Let's not put an actual soundtrack here. Let's just let you turn on the radio.
You kill me, the FBI comes in and eats you for lunch. You ready for that kind of heat?
Who cares?
You want heat? Stick her in the fire.
What? Eli?
I want to smell hair burning.
Get me out of here.
I want ham.
Ready to drop the case yet?
No. This feels like a Nebraska summer.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't think that we were just gonna keep leaving her in there.
There's a car.
Oh my god, fuck you, game.
Got her!
What the holy fuck?
Hey developers, if you're gonna make a not-so-great game, how about you make your checkpoints a lot closer together so you don't have to redo a whole bunch of extra shit?
I don't bow to criminal threats.
Will you bow to criminal acts? Knock her around. Woo! Back up.
La-dee-da-dee-da. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm responsible for turning on the music because, you know, games do too much for their players nowadays. I think we should be in charge of shit like that.
Smash her around the smokestacks.
Do your worst. You're still going down.
No, you're going down. When we drop you from 10,000 feet.
Hey, good cop.
Shit.
Right, sorry.
You kill me, the FBI comes in and eats you for lunch. You ready for that kind of heat?
Heat? You want heat? Stick her in the fire.
What? Eli?
I want to smell hair burning.
That was not what that subtitle said.
Ready to drop the case yet?
Don't you love how the damage stops once you fill up the bar?
Fine, I'll do it. I'll drop
What?
the case.
Damn.
Really?
Get a convincing bad cop.
Thanks. I mean, my first thought was to just blackmail her about the stolen antiquities she's been laundering through a hobby store for the Banteros. Then I was like, embrace the darkness here.
You know about that? Fuck! Why didn't you start there? I would have caved immediately.
Really? Huh. It's good to know for next time.
You purple shirts are a bunch of monsters.
Debatable.
All right, good talk. Just gonna drop you here.
The top of Panther Rock? How the fuck am I gonna get down?
You'll figure it out.
Whew. Glad to have that task force off our back. We really dodged a bullet there.
Eli, you don't have to dodge bullets when you're covered in Kevlar.
Are you telling me you were never worried about them? Ever?
No, I'm saying I should get full body armor. Like full. eyes, face, butthole, the works.
Let's just get back to building our criminal empire without interference.
Sure thing.
How the fuck were they interfering? How? We don't know because you, game, didn't show us. You're telling us that they were interfering. Oh my god, I am about to have a fucking aneurysm. Oh my god, I'm about to have a rage induced fucking aneurysm. Oh my god. Okay, those cars look pretty dope, though. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm seriously pissed off now. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. I gotta breathe. I gotta do something.